if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Spinning in this wet just like it came from.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, my name is just Steph. So in another missing person case Monday, today we are going to be focusing on Kierra Coles. Kierra Coles is a 26-year-old from the Chicago-based area. And at the time of her disappearance, she was also 3 months pregnant. So Kierra has been missing since October 2nd of 2018. So give or take, she would probably be around 8 to 9 months pregnant, on her way to be giving birth to a baby. Kierra is listed as 5'4" and 125 pounds with brown eyes and black hair. She has a tattoo on her right hand of hearts, and then on her back, she has a tattoo of a lucky Libra. Kierra's mother told news reports that she was very excited about her pregnancy. She was always calling her about how happy she was, and right before her disappearance, she had a doctor's appointment that she went with her aunt and a friend, and that was the last time family actually seen her. Her mother believed that she was just very happy, and when her mom did not speak to her, or Kierra did not return any of her phone calls, that's when her mother got suspicious, because they had a great mother and daughter bond where they were constantly talking to each other almost every day. And her mother just knew something was off because that's her child. So on October 3rd, her family stated that the postal service said that Kierra called out of work, but they do not know if that was actually Kierra who called in sick. There was also listings that they found surveillance of Kierra walking down the street in the postal service uniform, but there's also reports of that not being confirmed that it was in fact her. So her case is very wary and iffy because, again, there's not a lot of information to go on. Police have stated that they do have an idea of what happened to Kierra, but they have not released that information to the public because they want everything to be based around evidence, which is natural, especially when you don't have a body, you know, or when you don't have a body. So it makes it a little harder to have those individuals or whoever it was go to jail. So there is a suspicion of foul play. Police have went to her apartment, and her stuff was there, but her car. So that made things 10 times more suspicious because Kierra is pregnant, and I don't believe that she would just leave her belongings behind, or not even tell her mom, who she had a great relationship with, you know, what was happening. Police do believe that she was last seen around a friend, or one to three friends or associates. So they do have an idea of what happened, like I said before. So I personally think maybe something went wrong, and maybe the child's father, you know, something happened where they did not want her to have this baby, because I mean, sometimes it can be like that. You can have individuals who do not want you to have a baby, but you can be excited about the child and they aren't, depending on the circumstances. You know, and these cases are really sad because sometimes you don't really know if the child's father or someone was envious of her, or they didn't want her to have that baby. So as I was looking on my phone, I did find that Kierra's child's father lawyered up. So that is very strange to me, because why would you lawyer up if you didn't do anything? I'm not lawyering up if I didn't do anything, because I feel like even if there is corruption, you're gonna make yourself look 10 times more suspicious. And it's like, now you're on social media posting that you have another girlfriend or whatever it is. So what I found is Kierra's grandmother commented on something and said that the child's father lawyered up. So I don't know how to feel about that. I just pray that the family gets all the answers that they need, because this case is sad. There's also reports that he moved out of Chicago. So that sounds very suspicious. And he was posting on social media that he has another girlfriend. So my theory is kind of correct, that he didn't want her to have that baby, and he did something to that poor girl, and now she's probably dead. The U.S. Postal inspection service did have a $25,000 reward if they found out any information about Kierra Coles. At this time, there has not been any new evidence. Again, she probably would have been about 8 to 9 months, almost getting ready to have this baby. But there has not been any signs of her, which is extremely sad. And a lot of women do go missing in Chicago from my research that I've been doing. So honestly, I just don't even have the answers, because her case just reminds me so much of Akia from here in Baltimore. And it's like, what the hell happened to these ladies? You know, it's like they just fell off the face of the earth. And it makes it 10 times more sad, because her dad was like, he quit his job and he literally has been waiting outside her apartment, keeping hope alive that Kierra will come home. I cannot imagine. Like, I honestly probably would do the same thing if that was my daughter or my son, because it's just heartbreaking. It's just very heartbreaking. You know, her family has stated that they won't stop until they find her. So again, Kierra Coles was a 26-year-old from the Chicago-based area, and at the time of her disappearance, she was 3 months pregnant. And she was last seen on October 2nd, 2018, and still has not been found. If you have any information about Kierra Coles' case, please report to the link below so you can report it to FBI or the Chicago-based police.
We can turn over every stone that needs to be turned over. I'm hoping we'll be able to catch some leads. If she's able to be out here with Cole, wherever she might be, I'm going to be out here till they return it to me.
The way you said it and the way I received it was different.
It's an insult that the call volume was that low.
And I did not
This
realize that
shouldn't
the way
even
you
be
were
this
thinking
long.
you were saying it was not the way that I
You seen something, just call in.
What we need now is for the people that's in the community to give us the information. I am holding on. I got she out there somewhere.
Your money moves.